Hi, Steve here again. I got another health chat for you. Today I'm going to talk about something that you can't buy. I'm going to be interviewing my daughter-in-law, Heidi Reese, and she's an incredible person. She ran the Ironman in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho a couple years back. An incredible job she did. And so we're going to talk about exercise. And exercise is not a big get down to the gym and that kind of stuff, although some people do. It's going to be sometimes as simple as just taking a half-hour walk down the street. So I'm going to go to the interview with Heidi, and I want you to come along with us for this health chat and be inspired to get out and move. Today I wanted to share my daughter-in-law with you. This is Heidi and Heidi Reese. So I wanted to interview Heidi because she is a very interesting person. One of her greatest accomplishments that I got to watch was when she crossed the finish line at an Ironman competition in Coeur d'Alene. So I kind of wanted to share Heidi with you based on that, because Heidi, what this is all about is vibrant life, and Heidi definitely lives a vibrant life. So how do you, I know you still train and you help other people train. So how does all that fit into having a full life, a wonderful life, a thriving life? How do you see that?
I enjoy the process. The race is just a celebration of that process. And so we incorporate it into our everyday lives to stay fit and healthy, to eat healthy. And it's just, once I found triathlon, when I was a young mother and just newly pregnant with our daughter, second child, it just gave me something of my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I would, I think if I was to look up how many people who live in the United States actually finish an Ironman, it'd be a pretty small number compared to the population. Wouldn't that be true?
Yes.
Do you have any idea of how many that might
be? No, I don't.
But it's small.
Yes, it is a small percentage.
And I have to tell you, I'm just going to brag on Heidi just a little bit. She did the triathlon. The first one she did was in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and it was the second hottest ever done.
107 degrees Fahrenheit.
I mean, we were not doing anything, and we were panting and looking for the water. And Heidi was running and riding a bike. The swimming was probably the best part of it.
The swimming was the best part.
But you finished, and what an amazing feat to do that. I really like what you just said about it's not about the race, but it's about the preparation.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of reminds me of that phrase. It's not about the journey. It's not about the destination, but it's the journey.
Yes.
And that's kind of what you're saying there, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So does everybody need to run an Ironman?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I was hoping you would say that.
No.
But what would you say to the average person in regards to fitness and
So in regards to fitness, you need to start where you're at. Okay. So if you have never gone for a walk, or you haven't gone for a walk in, let's say, 4 years or 3 months or a week, just get out and do it. Spend 15 to 30 minutes, just go for a walk. If you want more fitness, then add more days. And it's just a slow progression. And if you don't know what to do, you can find someone that will give you that advice, give you that support. For my husband and I, we found also CrossFit, which I was very leery of CrossFit because of everyone that gets injured. So we found a CrossFit that is run by a physical therapist, and he is also an Ironman, so he's very conscious of people with injuries, and they teach you how to do it correctly instead of just all out, crazy that will injure you.
Just trying to prove that you're tough.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a group atmosphere, and I think that I can speak for myself as a social human being. It's much better to work in a group, and you're all working towards that same goal, and it's a short amount of time, you know, it's sometimes the workouts are 12 minutes and you are warming up to that workout for about 30 minutes. And once you do the workout, then you're all done and you're all exhausted and you've accomplished this together, and you high five each other and you encourage each other along the way. And it's just like, it's the same idea as a race, an Ironman or a sprint or an Olympic distance triathlon. So it's just that encouragement, that social network, that support that you get that really makes fitness real and doable.
All right. I like what you're saying about the motivational aspect of with each other.
Yes.
Because that's one of the things we're trying to do with the Calming Store, is to form a community that is helping each other learn, helping each other know what to do.
Yes.
And then helping give each other motivation for doing that. So
Yeah.
so I think what I'm hearing you say also is you don't have to be the big muscle bound.
No.
Even taking a walk, I think maybe even put it basically, move.
Yes. Just get off
Just
the couch.
move.
Yes.
Oh, we better get off the couch.
Yeah, I guess we better.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I know my wife and I, we're a little bit more advanced. Of course, what's the oldest person you saw do a triathlon?
85.
85 years old, and they
The
finished.
Ironman.
And they, I'm sorry, Ironman.
Ironman Kona.
And they finished.
Not the 85-year-old, but an 80-year-old did.
An 80-year-old
Yes.
finished. Okay, so I'm 66 now, so I guess my excuses just got ripped out from under me.
And you're a good swimmer.
Yes, I am. I do enjoy swimming. We took our granddaughter out on a bicycle ride yesterday, so I did a little bit of moving. But so do you have any final parting advice you'd like to share as we end this interview? Thinking of your lifestyle and everything that you live in a beautiful place here in Washington, on the Olympic Peninsula, so you do a lot of hiking. And,
Yes.
yeah. So it can be fun as well as building and rewarding as
Yes.
well. So we don't.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's you have to make it fun. I think that's the point, is that when you're really not fit, it's not fun. It's painful. It hurts. It's really awful. But if you're consistent and you have a plan and you stick to that plan and you do it 3 times a week and then maybe add a day, and as your fitness gains happen over time, which it will happen, you then have more fun, and then you can find more activities that get you moving and outside that are fun, and then you can also make it social.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's what it's about, is if you're just feeling down and you don't want to do it, you just say, nope, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I have to do it. Even if it's for 10 minutes, I'm going to just get out there and move my body.
And then when you're on the other side of it, you go like, "Well, I'm glad I did."
Yes, because you feel so much better, and it helps your emotional well-being, it helps your physical well-being, and your spiritual well-being.
All right. And okay, you can look at Heidi and you can see she's very trim, very fit. You can look at me, I'm not quite so trim and fit, but at the same time, we both move.
Yeah.
And so it's not about being at the peak, a model
No.
person. It's about your life being
Yes.
enriched. It's about your life thriving instead of just surviving, which is one of the points we try to make all the time. So thank you for your time, Heidi. I really appreciate you sharing with us, because I'm so happy that Heidi's a part of our family. And we have great grandkids too. So so anyway, thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you.
been a great day.